This is the second video with the same elevation where I've laid out everything for the roof design. So just if you can identify that on the title screen. So I'm going to slide over here, and there's the roof design. And I'm going to zoom out so we can see the how the roof ties in. And this will be easier with paint or CAD, etc. like that. But you can see we have our turret that ties into that, and it's all lined up. This is the gable peak that lines up with that. This is the garage right here, so it's a little bit lower. And this is my main section here that if we come down, that's right there. So if we kind of hover over here and we look at the left-hand side, it is on an angle. And but you can still see that this hip face on the side is right here. This is that eave line. That's the same eave line here. And then my garage, I have a hip front face there, right there, and the small kick out in the garage. So that's why it sticks out a little bit further there. And then this face, this pitch, the side is the same shape as that. So you can see this little kick out wrap around and this little kick out wrap around. So it's like a little ribbon that tails back to cover the outside of the garage. And then there's a little side man door right there with a simple shed roof. If we look back at the lanai and we look at, there's a fireplace in this roof. So you can see that this line that's going down on an angle is this section. And then this is a gable ridge right here, and that's represented just by a straight line going across, and there's another fireplace put right there. If we kind of hover over to the left side, same garage component. Looks like I forgot a kick out on that side. And then we're looking at the gable peak right here. So that's coming down like that. And then you're seeing the side windows here on this turret. So I'll scoot it back a little bit. Notice this shape right here. This all is the same pitch. It all shares the same eave line. So that means it kind of comes up like that. And it just stops earlier. So I had to pull out this main ridge for the turret area. And that is coming out right here and then slopes down to the turret. And so that shape and that shape are the same, similar to what we talked about over here. So you should be able to draw the same shape. It might just be a little bit of a different look. And in the back, you see the gable peak for the hearth room is just a straight shot all the way out. And then the rear is always very tough to visualize. And I will try on the video quickly to take all the other drawings off and spin it around just so it's not upside down. But when I give my students a test on designing a roof, the layouts all need to be pointing towards the roof plan to make sense, and the rear is always upside down. So it's good. If you're in draft site, you can just rotate it. But now we're looking at the main ridge right here. Not much going on in the back, just like that. Looks like a fireplace. And then you see the two little side components for the garage coming down here, and this little porch for the person entrance. And I put some detailing on the hearth room. So there's the gable that runs into the fireplace. There's and then there's the lanai, the open deck with the fireplace there, and then some steps down that should be represented there too. The best way to do this, we'll do this in paint and things like that, but I wanted to give, again, a video walkthrough that hopefully students could watch and make some sense of on their own. Another thing, as I noticed, these need to be lined up, just like anything where you're drawing formal plans, they need to be lined up. All right, so that will conclude this one.